And it's us.
Hello.
We is here.
We is there. You are there. Welcome to a Shush Shush old school style. We're in the same room.
Yeah.
If you have never tuned in for a Shush Shush before, this is a live stream. First off, it's a live stream. You should know that.
This is live.
Right out of the gate.
We're not faking it.
If you're watching this later, this was live, so it's not live for you anymore, but it currently was live. It's live for us
Currently
on this timeline. Anyways, this is a live stream where we sit down and give you guys the inside look, the behind the scenes glimpse into our lives, what we're doing on the channel, filmmaking, all that, bloody. Right now, Natalie is in town because we are going to Ojai. As soon as the stream is done, we are wrapping it up and going to Ojai for a film festival, the Ojai Film Festival, because our film Social Anxiety is in that festival. We're very excited. It's going to be a wonderful weekend. Ojai is such a cool little town.
Clayton says that the IG says it's a love stream, not a live stream.
Man, I corrected that 3 times. 3 times it goes back.
It is a love stream.
It's a love stream. It drives me crazy. It always wants to say that. Anyways.
I get the opposite. When I'll write texting love you and it'll say live you and I'm like, well, I mean, it's not like it's wrong.
Anyways, all right, so here's what we do. Every time we do a live stream, we like with you guys out in the chat to sound off and say hi. Even if you're watching this later and it's already gone live, say hi in the comments below and let us know that you're watching it and that you're with us, because it does make us feel so very happy. It helps our little egos to know that people are watching. Anyways,
my ego needs all the help it can
get. Sound off, guys. Now it's going to read off your handles, and then we're going to get this party started.
Scrolling to the top. Here we go. Hello, David Faith. Unilis Constance, hello. Oh, there it was retracted. I was like, I got to
retracted.
It was retracted. Lockpicking Engineer, hello. Shannon West, howdy do. She said that the picture, the bats were only on your side. Was that subliminal that you're batty?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was definitely subliminal. No, just that I'm evil.
Evil?
Yeah. I have bat friends.
I have just bat friends. MM Hops, a.k.a. Jack Boots. Hello, everyone. Jack Boots, I think we already discussed this, but when do you change to a.k.a. Santa? Is it Thanksgiving?
When is that moment?
Is that the moment?
The day after Thanksgiving? Is that when you put the suit on for the rest of the month?
Where was I? Okay, Desiree Gonzalez, hey-o. Derek Ward, hello. How are you? Winter Test is here. That's a fun name change. I like that.
That's a good one. I like that.
Dencar 11, hi. Clayton Gordon, howdy do. Lido Keaton, good afternoon to you. How was your Halloween? We will get into our Halloween.
Yeah. Oops.
Later.
David
A. Did I say David A? Take it to it. Hi. The Remain Cat. Hello. Hi. Pierre Kelly is here as well. Justin Wheeler. Hi, Justin. Oh, no, he's not here.
Nope, not here.
Logan Brown. Hello. Good day to you. Stephen Brown. Hello, Peeps. Toby's here. Hey-o. Elizabeth Banu. Howdy do.
Hi.
Scrolly again.
Then also bye, Elizabeth. See you later. Just having technical difficulties.
No.
Yeah, but
hello and goodbye.
Hello, goodbye. Hello and goodbye. I saw some things. Okay, Desiree, there are no sides. We don't take sides. In life, in the streams.
We base what side of the screen we're on off of the lighting and the color of our clothing.
Yes, color of clothing and how the light does, because some light does a weird thing on my face that I don't like.
In my house, there was a light that came in from the side that Tara had to be
on my
over
face.
here, or And then in the kitchen, it was based off of who had the darker clothes had to stand in front of the refrigerator, and the other one stood in front of the dark cabinets.
Yeah, see?
And so there are, but I think we almost normally here, this is the way we sit.
Yeah, we usually sit like this when we're here, just...
I think because I have to be tethered to the wall.
Oh, yeah, because you have to be tethered to the wall. Yeah, there's no, it's the rules of sides is this way, way weird thing that it has no, there's logic and not logic.
Yeah, we don't play that game. We don't play that.
We don't play sides.
Spring test. Everyone changed their name to
a different
fall test. Autumn test.
Perfection is not their brand. No, it is not our brand. I still freaking love that. I'm up the canyon, not
a euphemism.
Oh, I'm actually walking up the Cedar Canyon. Oh, fun! Justin's on a walkabout.
The one we went on the walk, Justin? That same one that we went on the walk with the festival? I think that's Cedar Canyon. I don't know.
But here.
It's too cold to be on a walk there.
Yeah. What is this? Cute.
Because it is cold in Cedar City already. And that's the only thing. I didn't really want to come on this trip. I was in such a funk, Yeah. I mean, even the festival idea was just none of it was like fun enough in my head to get me to pack.
Right. Yeah.
But I kept going, but it's warm. Well, oh my God, no, it's 80. It's going to be 82 today.
That's true. Yeah,
that's just warm.
I'm just thinking the night times when we're like debating with the jackets.
It has been getting, it does dip down once the sun goes down, but it's the high each day is 80, which is still warm. Yeah.
But the trick of it is that there's the high of the 80s, so now you're not dressed for the low of the 50, and now you're like layering
at night
up.
It's getting down to like 58, and that's too cold for. Luckily, I have a jacket for every outfit.
Yes, a jacket for every outfit, not an outfit for every jacket.
My legs will be cold, but I'm bringing my blanket.
We're gonna be fine. All right, let's do a little bit of business time. Let's get rolling. Tomorrow, we have an episode coming out. It is scripted content, and you know how we feel about our scripted content. So watch it, pass it around, share it with your friends. I think this is one that you're going to want to share anyways. It's got a bit of
It's timely.
It's funny. It says things about things. You're going to like it.
We made a political statement.
We made a very strong political statement.
This channel does not talk politics.
We don't.
Except now.
Except this time. So check it out. It's going to be out tomorrow at 10 a.m. It's going to be really fun. So share that with all your friends and family and stuff like that. And pump the scripted content, because those are the ones that we really love. This weekend, we are going to a film festival, like we said, the Ojai Film Festival. So if you're anywhere near Ojai, out in California, come see us. Our screening is going to be Sunday at 4 p.m. We'll be there.
That information is correct.
Bells on. I know, for once. I've been saying it enough weeks in a row that I finally got it. So check that. If you're around, check that out. And then I'm still working on this Pittsburgh thing. Pittsburgh is the one we want them to watch it virtually, right?
Yeah, they're not selling tickets yet. I looked into it yesterday.
Okay, cool. So we'll keep you guys posted on that one. That's the other way to help the channel is by watching the virtual version of Social Anxiety for the Pittsburgh Film Festival. And that's a good film festival to get to like us, because they are friends with the Cleveland International Film Festival, and that is an Oscar qualifying film festival.
Yeah, it's all, you guys understand. It's all who you know.
It's all who you know. And that's a weird ranking
system. And right
now,
we don't know people.
No, we don't.
We're getting closer.
We're getting there.
We know. We're like 2 degrees of Kevin Bacon now.
Nate and Bill will be at the ranch on Thanksgiving. Fun.
Is this true? I know we were talking about Bill. Is Nate coming? I mean, I would be so happy. That would be so much fun.
Yeah, that sounds like fun.
I don't think anybody else should be around, because the 3 of us, Justin is his own entity. He just sits back and watches.
Yeah,
but
he winds you
Bill,
all up.
Nate, and I in the same room is just like fire.
Oh my God. Oh, that does sound like
3 of us.
I've done like this way. All 3 of you together, like
oh yeah.
And I'm sure Justin's over there going,
yeah.
Yeah,
it'll be
on the sidelines. Yeah, fun. I think I'm probably gonna be working on Thanksgiving.
Probably.
I'm in town, so I'm probably gonna go do a bar shift, which are super fun. Working on holidays are fun because there are no rules.
I kind of like being in town in Los Angeles for Christmas and Thanksgiving.
Yeah, me too.
Because it's a ghost town.
Yeah, I'm gonna be here for Christmas and Thanksgiving, and like it's my favorite time of year to be here. There's no one here. If I work a bar shift, it's super fun because like we just wind up doing goofy stuff all night. Like there was a rain day recently where it completely flooded LA, And because no one was coming in, it was like a holiday day. There were no rules. We all sat around making friendship bracelets.
Oh, that's
like,
fun.
Yeah, it was so, like, someone brought in, like, because of the Taylor Swift stuff, someone brought in a giant bag of beads, and they all, and, like, the staff just didn't work and sat around, and, like,
Well,
the staff
because there's nothing to do.
There was nothing to do, and the staff that was off, they made a sign out of glitter that said "send shots," and they'd hold up the sign, and we'd send them around of like baby shots. It was hilarious. Oh god, it was so fun. But yeah, there are no rules on days like that. So like, there was one year that like I convinced all of my regulars to come in for Thanksgiving. Got everyone to bring a dish, which is not health code.
Yeah.
And we just threw out all the dishes all over the tables and the inside. Yeah. And like, everyone just went around and made themselves a place. It was so much freaking fun.
Did you see that scene in Miss Maisel, when everybody's bringing a dish into that diner and they're complaining about them, and she's going around, oh my god, it's in this. Is it the last season?
I haven't seen the last season.
So there's this scene where I think it's like the day after Christmas or something like that, and everyone has brought in dishes, but some of the dishes are so weird, and like, you know, and the waitress is like, people keep asking her about the dish. She's like, I didn't make it. Like, she's like, and then Susie breaks her tooth on someone's croissant or something.
No! Oh, that's
a funny
fun.
scene.
That's funny. I love that.
And
show.
it's great because like, there's another conversation going on, but you just keep hearing bits and pieces of this going. You know, so it's
that's
in true Maisel fashion.
Fun. Super fun. So yeah, this weekend we are going to the Ojai Film Festival. A little about Ojai. Ojai is this tiny little town, about like an hour and a half. 2 hours?
About an hour and a half north.
2 hours north. It's this cute little place. I went there years ago with Brandon.
I don't think I've ever been.
It's just like adorable.
It's possible Greg and I went once.
Okay.
But I don't think so. Like, I mean, it's like, that's possible that was that town. But I think it was just Santa Barbara.
Okay.
That we went to. And it was long enough ago that that is.
Yeah, it's a hazy memory. Yeah, it's smaller than, when I went, it was smaller than Santa Barbara. Who knows what's happened?
I think it still is, yeah.
Yeah, and there's like cute little shops. There's like wine tasting, olive oil tastings. There's surrounded by farms. On the way there is like nothing but like, not nothing, but there's all these little like fruit stands to stop at. Like on the way back, I might be like, hey, let's stop for a fruit. Depends on how close we are to my shift. And not Brandon. The trip was cute and little. He was fine. There's great restaurants and stuff, and there's going to be live music that we're going to try to hit.
So we're gonna. Being that I've never been, we're gonna make an episode about the film festival, but it's gonna be a little bit more film festival / town, because we're gonna take a whole day and just go explore. And there's live music tonight, but also tomorrow night there's the composer for King of the Hill and Beavis Butthead and Office Space has a new bluegrass band, and we totally want to try to see if we can catch it tomorrow night.
Yeah.
So, and I think we can. I think there's nothing else planned. I mean, we might have to skip a screening.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's also like it seems like it's a more quaint festival, not as like, oh my god, let's party, karaoke till 2 a.m.
There's live music before the movie tonight, and then there's a party on Saturday, and then there's a brunch on Sunday. But other than that, there's no like big events.
It's not like crazy
no,
party.
So it's pretty chill. It sounds
I'm digging.
chill. Which
I'm digging that.
With that town though, so there is something about. I mean, I really like the party festivals. Those are really fun.
Yeah,
and
they're
I like
super fun.
But when you're trying to get people to come and visit the city too, like you kind of, I think what you should do is maybe not have a party every night, but have meet and greets set up at different venues, like have a coffee meet and greet, or you know, and not that you even have to provide anything.
Just say,
this is where we're all meeting up.
Just telling people where to go is helpful. Like that Ben was a little bit like, they would have a thing set up at a restaurant and everyone would go and eat the food, and then people would peel off from there and go to different bars and stuff. But I was always like, good night. It's 10 p.m.
Good night.
Good night. I'm done. You're all drunk. Enough Ben Fest. Oh no, there is. Just we haven't got to that yet. We have other content that's ahead of it.
We have content that is time sensitive.
Yes.
So this is coming out, and then we just filmed an episode yesterday that has to come out not next week, the week after.
Right.
And then after that, then our annual Thanksgiving episode.
Yeah.
And then Ben comes out.
Yeah. And then Ben. And then Ojai. Yeah. Yeah. It's just the way it kind of works out this time, is that like, there's these things that need like tomorrow's episode is very timely, and
Yeah,
like either we do it or we don't. So yeah.
Which got scary.
Yeah, it was Tuesday. Oh yeah. Oh, speaking of that episode, like we were gonna go out for Halloween.
Yeah.
But then we decided that the things needed to happen on the episode. So for actual Halloween, we dressed up as two people who
were in their pajamas.
And we have one trick-or-treater come to the door.
Oh, and we were both in like a sheer panic. Tara had candy. We just didn't have any idea.
I just didn't know where it was.
And actually, the person knocked on the door, and it was this, light little knock, and I went,
sweet.
Hello. But then it was a little girl and I'm guessing her mother, but they didn't speak English. And so they didn't know I didn't realize they had no idea what we were saying. We're like, hold on, there's Katie. We know it's someplace. And we're running around. I'm standing on the... I'm standing on the air mattress in the living room.
Yeah, trying to figure out where the candy went. Oh my god.
But on Saturday for Halloween, there was the livestock. I'll give you all these pictures. You can post them on the Instagram.
Oh yeah.
There's a livestock festival, I think is what it's called, in Cedar City, and there's a sheep parade in the morning.
So fun.
And so they parade. There were 1,000 sheep paraded through Main Street. They're also driving combines and stuff down the road. And there was Longhorn. I want to say Longhorn sheep, but that's not what they're called. Longhorn cattle going through the street too. It was a pretty cool little parade. But then we went to the livestock festival, and we went to a Dutch oven cook-off.
That's so
and they
fun.
give you a giant plate for $5 each. You get this big old plate. It's divided into 6 sections, and you have 3 courses: a main, a side, and dessert. And each of the competitors, all 6, give you a 2-ounce portion, and then you go through and you vote on them. Mm-hmm. And then each it's 45 minutes for each one because it takes a long time. But there were also people doing cowboy poetry during it, which was kind of cool.
That's cool.
And then we went out. Justin dressed up as the shower curtain from Karate Kid, and I dressed up as Gozer. And we would have been in competition with each other for who would have won the costume contest. But we decided to leave because we were tired at 11:30.
You're like, I'm done. I'm done.
I was like, we know we're the best in here. But that's what we did.
Yeah, I worked a drag brunch, which was super fun, a Halloween drag brunch. And then I went to a friend's wedding on Sunday. Like, I was like, oh, I'm off, because I'm off from the bars on the weekend. For holiday weekends, I don't work. It's a contractual obligation of my alcoholism. But so I wound up just skipping town and go to my friend's wedding, which was like 15 minutes long, and then we were done. It was
really?
It was Vegas wedding. Yeah, it was
wow.
Vegas wedding. It was
I'm from Vegas. Vegas weddings aren't all like that.
Oh, well, this one was like the little chapel.
Oh, a little
whatever.
chapel one?
Yeah,
okay, because Vegas is a destination wedding where you have real weddings as well.
No,
okay.
No, I get that, but this was like a Vegas, they had a
shotgun
drive-through.
Yeah. Okay, you went to one of the drive-throughs.
Yeah, it was one of those. They didn't drive through, but it was one of those ones that has the drive-through.
Okay, because normally those aren't planned.
Yeah. I get that as well.
Those don't have friends in attendance.
Yeah, I understand. There was several that did not have people. They definitely, you had to like make a reservation for this one though.
Yeah, and you have to like often hire people to be your witnesses in Vegas because people are coming in just off the street and running in or eloping, and so they hire people to be their witnesses.
Yeah, but no, this was like that classic quick turnaround Vegas wedding where like, the ceremony was 15 minutes. They did the pictures real quick. We were in, we were out.
Wow.
It was fun.
I've never been to one of those.
Me either. It was a lot of fun. It was just like, it's the one that has Elvis on the sign. I don't know if that's like every sign has that, but this one had like, it was a very distinct sign.
Did Elvis marry them?
No, it wasn't.
Because there are some that do that.
Yeah, no, it's normal guy. But it was super fun.
You pay extra for Elvis.
Oh, okay.
I don't really know that. I've never.
I don't know. So anyways, so it was like traditional Vegas wedding, and then we were like, let's go to the slots. I'm like, I don't really care about machines or slots, and I don't care about the betting. And I'm like, ooh, ice cream. That was my experience. I was like, oh, I want some ice cream. That's what I want. It was fun. I'm mystified by the shower curtain thing.
You know, the shower, what do you mean?
Why are you mystified?
Like mystified as in you're making a pun? You were misted?
Are you mystified or are you genuine?
The movie Karate Kid.
Yeah.
The Halloween dance party, the fancy dance party, dress party. Daniel LaRusso dresses up as a shower. He has the red shower curtain around him. And from across the room, Allie with an eye knows it's him.
Why did he dress up as a shower curtain?
He didn't have a costume. It was hanging on the back. Mr. Miyagi makes it for him. It's not really obvious when you're watching it. Like, he's not going to go. He's not going to go. And then you see there's a hoop hanging behind him, and like the curtain itself is hanging behind him. And then like Mr. Miyagi has an idea, and then he shows up in that costume.
Oh, okay. Hey, Christian, welcome to the party. I'm
Hello.
good with defense system. Very funny. I'm mystified by bath mats. We all get mystified every now and again. Okay.
I am mystified by this conversation.
This conversation is mystified.
Anyway, yeah, Justin went as that, which was really fun because even if you don't know what it's from, now there's just a shower in the room, and Justin's got the anonymity of having the shower curtain closed, and he's dancing, but dancing includes just doing this with your shoulders because it's on a backpack.
The shower curtain does funny stuff.
Oh, it's funny.
Oh my god, so funny.
It was fun. It was a winner.
Yeah, that's a lot of fun. Maybe next year I'll dress up and do the
Yeah.
thing. This year, just like, I don't know. We got, especially the Halloween day, I was like, okay, we'll go out. I had no idea for a costume. The night before, we had a party roll in that was like a buyout. And they're like, feel free to dress up. I was like, okay. And then I tried to like scramble together a costume.
Yeah.
I'm like, the parts and pieces of things I have. I'm like, I have the cowl from Monty Python, the headpiece from the King Arthur sketch, and I almost was gonna do the Indiana Jones Holy Grail, like choose your cup, all night long because that'd be fun. But I couldn't find enough parts to make it. If I had a beard, I would have done it.
And
but
if I were in town, you could have done it.
I could have I need a beard. Yeah, like there was just not enough things, and I was like, I'm not putting on a full cat costume today. I don't feel like it. Anyways, it was so I wound up being a very lazy fox because I had the right color ears to be a fox.
A very lazy fox.
It was the laziest
foxes
costume.
are probably kind of lazy.
I was very just whatevs, man.
Shannon stroked out for a minute. Okay.
Hey, Rory, welcome.
I hope you're feeling better.
Yeah, I hope that. How's that stroke going for you, Shannon West? It snowed a bit on Halloween. Oh, it did not snow.
Where?
Here.
Who said that?
Rory Outdoors. Grace from Kanakia.
Yeah, it's supposed to be. Justin, did we get any snow? It was threatening. It was on Sunday night before I left because I drove in Monday morning. On Sunday night, it was supposed to be an overnight low of 12, or it was like somewhere in there. When I went to drive, I didn't drive until 10 o'clock. Like it was already, it was pretty late, 10:30, and the water bottle that was in the car was frozen solid. And I was like, oh,
so funny.
Okay.
Oh, it's so funny.
Oh, I need to make a list. I want to get the water bottle out of my car. Water bottle and hat.
Winter Test is going to go as an Amazon box next year. That's fun. Every once in a blue moon, you get an Amazon box that's big enough that you can pull that off.
I've always wanted to go as the costume box. Because growing up, we always had a costume box. And so what I wanted to do was like have a big box that
That's cute.
And it has some weird stockings on both legs or whatever. And then just piles of weird costume things coming out,
That's
masks
fun.
and
I
sequency
that.
things.
Ontario. Oh, okay, gotcha. This here, it's wintertime. I know, it's winter. How did we already get back here again? I feel like we just were here.
It's 80 degrees here.
I know, but it's already like,
it's
getting
freezing
to the
overnight.
cold.
We've got the heat. I've got space heater out.
It's cold at night. Well, there's no like protection from the world in my house. So like whatever it is outside, it is inside, and it's cold.
And
at
overnight,
night.
it's getting.
Yeah,
hold on. The overnight low here is higher than the high during the day in Cedar City.
Yeah. But I'm sure your home does not have a breezeway up the top of the windows.
No, but we have this weird heating system because it's a 2-story house and there's big bright windows on the top of the house that the heater does the bottom first, but the temperature gauge is up top. So during the day, the sun's coming in and the upstairs is warm enough that you don't need to heat the downstairs, but the downstairs is freezing. So the heater doesn't kick on. And then at night, it's cold upstairs, so it's heating downstairs first just to push heat up, and it gets really warm downstairs.
Yeah, there's no yeah, like I have heating pads for when I get in at night I just put the heating pad on my stomach, and that's just and that's my life.
I've done, yeah,
and then I'll have eventually we'll get to the point where I'll shut my bedroom door because that does help. Because that'll trap my body heat into the room. That helps a lot. And then eventually I have to pull the heaters out. But I'm at that point where
I've had houses with these slats, and I just end up putting blankets over the windows. Because I cannot handle being cold.
Well, Brandon was very smart. He had made these foam pieces that go in there, but they fell apart. But I think this year I'm gonna go get the tubes that they put around pipes and slide those on the top ones and see if I can get that to work out. Because he had made these pieces that fit, but they kind of like they were this foam that fell apart.
Yeah.
After they just kind of got from being sun soaked. But I thought like the tougher foam that goes around piping would work better. We'll see if I get around to this project this year. There's always, I have to first put all the fans away, which you have to put them away properly, or else they're dusty the next year. You have to clean them, and then pull all the heaters out. It's a whole process. There's a whole switchover that has to happen in this house.
Yeah, we used to like we had a couple blankets that we would close into it, and it just does enough that because we were. That was the first year that I was out here. I don't think I ever saw that apartment.
I had a single blanket last night with the fans going. No. I get home so late at night, too, that, like, I definitely know the temperature because I've been out in it. And I'm like, it is... my toes are cold. I didn't get into the bed before the temperature started to drop. I'm out in it. Yeah. It just makes me so cold. And it's just so hard to warm up after you're like that. Like, it's... Terrors.
We were in Arizona one year for the Buffalo Wild Wings Bowl when TCU was playing there against, I don't remember who it was. We lost. But we had to walk, and it was freezing. These are always like in February, late January, early January. So it's freezing, middle winter, and that's at desert cold. And we got back to our hotel, and I was laying in bed for a good like 40 minutes and just couldn't get back to warm. Like my mom and my sister are both asleep now. I end up having to go take a bath just to warm my body up before I could go to bed. But the funny thing was I made the bath too hot, and if you make the bath too hot, you have to like put cold water in it and spin it around. And my sister was like, I came out, she's like, were you playing in the
No.
No, I was trying to get warm.
That reminds me of Bryce Canyon. We were staying that really cute thing on the way to Bryce Canyon.
I don't remember staying
cute, tiny little cabin. Yeah, so we went out to Bryce Canyon.
Yeah.
And we stayed overnight in these adorable little, not like a yurt, but like adorable baby cabins. And you had gone to bed. And I was like, I need to take a shower. Like, I have to. And there was no hot water.
Oh, I remember that. I didn't remember that being part of Bryce.
Oh, my God. It was so... I was like, I have to take this shower. There's no not taking the shower. Like, I guess this is what we're doing. So I just took a freezing cold shower and then tried to warm myself back up the best I could. Like, it was so rough. It was
I just
funny.
remember the next morning you telling me about it.
Yeah, and I was trying to be quiet, too.
Yeah.
And, like, because you know how you're cold? Like, it's like being drunk. You can't not make noise. Like, there's just no way for you to bumble through the bathroom and, like, not make a lot of noise when you're that cold. Heated mattress pad because the warmth gets trapped under the covers. Yeah, I sometimes stick my heating pad under my blankets. Like, I'll come in, first things, turn that on, put it where my feet go, and then come back for it and then move it to my tummy. There was something else that was in here. Those yurts had to be the worst. The yurts were hilarious. All the heat goes to the top of the yurt.
And then starts to escape.
Escape out of the yurt. It never settles back down to where you are. So you can bring your heater to your yurt. Good luck with that. Learn to change your clothes inside of your sleeping bag.
We learned not just to change our clothes inside of our sleeping bag, put on tomorrow's clothes overnight.
Yes.
The long johns and whatever you're wearing tomorrow. Sleep in them so that you don't have to change in the morning.
Yes, don't change in the morning. Change that night.
Also, a bottle of red wine helps keep you
Everything.
warm.
Yeah, it legitimately does work.
It was the only way we survived.
Oh my God, it was so cold.
Can't imagine if you were sober then.
No, my God, what have I done? I would have died. I would have died of hypothermia.
What a very different trip.
Oh my God, I would have been so miserable. And like, I can't do this right now. I need hot things.
I need hot things. I'm sleeping in the car.
I'm sleeping in the car. You're on your own. Oh my God. All right. We do have a comment of the week this week. Yes. I'll give you a second to go find.
Yeah. I got a whole thing.
Oh my God.
It's a whole thing.
It's hilarious. You guys are hilarious. We love seeing your comments on our videos. We do go back. Even if you're going to go watch old videos and make comments on those, we do find those and we read them. We may not always respond, but we are reading them.
Yeah. So this one is someone new to commenting. I don't remember seeing this name before.
I love it.
But went on a binge watch, which happens. But this was a binge watch of our scripted content, which made me very happy. So
very happy.
There are 4 comments, and I'm going to read them all. They're all very short, but this is and I can't figure out what this name's supposed to be. Like, it's TH. Oh, that's the other thing. Something weird's been happening with their screen names. I see their email more than I see like it won't say Desiree Gonzalez or Justin
Oh,
Wheeler.
see, like
It'll
the-
say whatever their Justin, Jason, 117, you know. So anyway,
Gross.
this is the Grissy Morph. Let's just go with that. Okay.
That works.
So this is on Pandora's. Pandora and Schrodinger together. Marvelous. Then Marvelous Insurance. Hilarious and sad, but true at the same time. And then on 5-minute masks. I have used a sock for a coffee filter. Clean is the best. And then on Bikini Task Force. Best video ever. This person went on a tear of watching
Thank you
unscripted
for
content.
watching.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for watching.
And that gets comment of the week.
City goes up. Oh, we're talking about. I think they're talking about Glendale being a 1,000 feet elevation. I don't know.
Glendale, Arizona. Yeah, where the
Oh, Arizona.
That's where
okay,
the-
got it. I
the-
was like, Glendale, really?
that's where the Buffalo Wild Wings Bowl was or whatever. I'm not to go to Arizona. I get a speeding ticket or some kind of ticket every time I'm there.
Oh, that reminds me. I need to pay my toll. I got a toll for $3, and I'm like,
Yeah.
excellent. But if I don't pay it on time, it jumps up to 100 and blah blah blah. And I got to remember that we
Oh,
cannot
yeah.
continue to keep forgetting to pay things.
That is,
keep
those are
getting
the
me in
worst
trouble.
self-inflicted wounds.
Oh
you
my
pay it the day you
gosh.
get it, even if it's not true, because you
Yes.
can't contest them. Really,
No,
it's so
no.
ridiculous.
I'm pretty sure it's true. I don't care. It's $3. I'm going to pay it.
I got a list of things here we got to take care of.
Oh yeah, that's right.
We got a
Go for it.
happy belated birthday to Ben Rathig. His
Happy
I
birthday!
think it was Halloween. It might have been the 30th. Instead, happy belated birthday. I hope you had a good time. It's your dad's birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday, Dad.
Happy birthday, Tara's dad.
He's not watching, but I'll call you later.
Check.
Excellent.
Okay. A big thank you to Toby for the PayPal platooning.
Yes, thank
for
you.
festival funds. We will spend that all this weekend.
We
Thank
will
you.
make. We will make
I'm
use
gonna
of
make use of that money this weekend.
Yes.
Thank you guys. And then that's on check right there. Thank you, Toby. Thank you to David, which will take over
Yes.
here.
David sent us a box full of goodies, mostly for me, but he sent us these, which we will be making use on our trip. This is like a little drink koozie. And then also, David, thank you so much for sending me 2 more Star Wars records and the Polly Pocket Friends thing, which is so, I mean, you sent it to me before Matthew Perry, but now it's even more applicable. Thank you so much. You are so sweet and generous. I appreciate the gifts. I love treasures. You're so wonderful. Thank you.
And then that's it for like the little thank yous here.
That's
We
the
do
thank yous.
have. I got this other thing that we are a finalist.
That's right.
In, Social Anxiety has been announced as a finalist in the Las Vegas Film Festival.
Yeah.
It's actually longer than that. Like Las Vegas Film and Screenwriting Festival.
Which I gotta post
Maybe
about that.
that's it. We are a finalist for best short film under 15 minutes because they have a short film
Yeah.
under. Short films are not always short. Actually, it was funny. I was looking up.
There.
Supposed to be
go.
doing a drinking game. We're looking at like
Oh,
what
yeah.
to do, and I was, trying to find out how long certain movies were, and I was looking at how long Frosty the Snowman was and Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer to see if maybe I could combine those into one show.
Yeah.
Which I don't think is going to happen anyway. But like, Frosty is only 24 minutes, but Rudolph is like 45 or something.
Really?
I was surprised,
Me too.
but it still says short, and I'm like, under what?
Under
Do
what?
you-
It's
And when we have our movie list, we have the length of the film next to each one of them.
Yeah.
Because some of them are just too long. We can't do them.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's bunches that are crossed off. Although I'm trying to get us to do The Shining, and I feel like there's so much suspense building that it's probably not as long as like
Probably, yeah.
the amount of that movie that gets cut down when you're
when
not
you're not, like,
watching the kid ride through the
just, like-
hallway for 20 minutes.
Yeah, you're just
you don't
like
have this
doing a
long.
long panning zoom in. No, yeah.
So I think you could shave like at least 20 minutes
At
off of that
least.
film.
It's like if you took all the slow mos out of Passion of the Christ. That movie goes down to an hour.
Yeah. So I'm really trying to get our winter movie to be The Shining. I don't think it's going to happen, but it would make me very happy. So we have them listed there. And some of those movies are only like, it's surprising. You're like 89 minutes, but that's a movie. Well, under 99 is a short. Like,
Yeah, right. I feel like at one point in my life, I ran across the factoid of 80 minutes is what makes it a feature. I think when I was working on No Tomorrow, we were trying to hit the 80-minute mark to make it a feature.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, and we wound up hitting it without really trying. We're like, okay, we need to hit an extra. Like the movie when I watched it was 73. Like, okay, we're not a feature yet. And then, but we had all this stuff to add on. Maybe we'll hit 80 and be
With
a
the
feature.
credits and
yeah, and so hitting 80, I think is.
I think they're doing 60 now.
Okay.
Under an hour, and it's in the short film category.
Gotcha.
I think
that would make sense. Yeah. Yeah. But you're still also really.
I mean, the festivals are, but everybody has their own rules.
I was reading an article about movie links, and this is what we've always said. It's really hard to program a 30-minute short film. Like, it's just that's 2 other short films. So your 30-minute short film needs to be.
You know what, Bo?
good.
I mean, it's harder to schedule a feature though.
Yeah.
So like,
always. Yeah.
I've seen so many of these festivals now that it's like a 30-minute short film and then 2 7-minute ones with it. Like that's their programming instead of like 5 short films. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's when they're like their choice.
Yeah. I do like when they're doing features and they put the short ahead of the feature or after. I'm really like that too. They did that in Bend.
I don't think I like it after.
No, after I think I think it should go first. Yeah. Personally, me. But because
by the end people have to go to the bathroom. And they get up
and they get up and go. Yeah. I like the little short at the head of the features because then you're getting more shorts in there and like people that would not get the exposure from the shorts screenings because sometimes people don't. That's not as true anymore. I'm noticing, but like they might go the feature over the short, whatever. If you're
I don't know. I just
think
I think each festival has its different way of doing it, and I do think that they all, if they're done right, I think that they each work.
Yeah,
I do like the 30. You know, that little compact doing the 30 and then 2 short ones or whatever. You know, but I think anything. Oh, this is the problem: is blocks should not be over an hour and a half.
I agree with that.
Once you hit an hour 30,
hour and a half,
then it's too much. So even if you were putting a short before a feature, you couldn't do that then half the time.
Yeah.
Because after an hour, and I watch, you can feel it in the room. When you're doing short films and you hit that hour 30 mark, people
get antsy. You just
start to shift in their seats. Yeah.
They did, for Ben, they did the opening night, you know, they always have like an opening night movie. They did an opening night shorts block that was like, I think is really hard to do because every short needs to be really, really good. And this one just so happened to be really strong. But I really like that because then you got to see way more filmmakers get up on the stage for the opening night Q&A and stuff. It was really cool.
I think a lot of the times they're doing their opening night film as like the one that they have the draw for.
Right, yeah, the one that's bringing the celebrity and
stuff.
But yeah, this was just really cool to see like, oh, that was fun. Like we got to, and like a couple of the films had names in them. Yeah, like, with like Matt Jones and stuff like that, like smaller names, but it was nice to see something different like that. I was like, oh, that was a really fun choice. You just so happen to have this really strong shorts block to do something a little different.
Yeah.
No, the records were not damaged. They are in perfect condition. I went to a film festival last Thursday, the first one I had ever been to. Oh, fun! The Wild Bunch Film Festival in Tucson.
Very cool.
Derek. That's awesome.
Did you watch features, shorts, documentaries? Like, what was mixed box? That's the one thing that's another thing that they do is like the mixed bag of like, whether it's, we're a little glitch happening here.
Yeah, it's been happening.
Let's see. They mixing the films together like the way Waco Independent does it, which was Deep in the Heart. They make mixtapes is what they're calling them, and so like the films aren't necessarily one genre or another, but they all have something. There's a theme that they're putting together, or other ones do just all comedies, or other ones do.
I like I like when you mix them up. Oh my god, when they're all the same thing, and then there was one block where the 3 docs were about the same, too much similar topic, and I could not remember which one was which. I was dying. I was like, I'm trying to suss it out. Hey, you're back. Welcome. Hope everyone had recovered from Halloween. Yes, I'm fully recovered from my wild Halloween.
Wild Halloween.
I did get high. I did
drink the rest of that bottle of wine.
Yeah, you drink wine. I took a 5
Actually, I
milligrams.
felt like we had partied. Yeah. Like, I had such a sinus headache the next morning.
That's right.
Like, it was so bad on starting November 1st that I was sitting there like, I woke up and like looked up massages for like draining
and then she just says this to her
I'm
face.
just doing this for the whole morning because it hurt so bad.
Tumbleweeds and Saloons, Derek, Behind the Heart. Nah, I can't follow. I'm sorry, I can't really read all of a sudden. Like sometimes words don't make sense. Like my dyslexia just means I can't read that sentence for whatever reason. All westerns. Oh, that's fun.
Oh yeah,
short films, short westerns. That's really fun. Love it. Is that the perspective of the film festival, or is it just the blocks that you happen to see? I'm just
that's sometimes a lot of these festivals have like a themed block that's kind of specific to them, like westerns. And,
we just happen to get a lot of really great westerns this year.
Vegas has a category that's mobster.
Which
is fun.
Yeah, that's fun. That's really fun. You gotta go to
Too much
that
magic.
and go to the mobster museum. Mm-hmm. All right, guys, we got a 10-minute warning to joke corner. A 10-minute warning to joke corner. Bonus points for Western jokes.
Yeah, why not?
I'll take all your Westerns jokes. Any sheep parade and Western jokes. Don't forget, we have a episode coming out tomorrow. It is a sketch. It's very topical. Do us a salad by liking it
topical.
all the way to the end, enjoying it, telling us how funny it is, and then sharing it with your friends.
And even if you don't think it's funny, just tell us how funny it is anyway.
If you don't think it's funny, I don't need to know that part. Just say that it is. Like, white lie to me. You can even say this is a white lie.
Hit the like button 3 times.
3
That's
times.
how you tell us you don't like it.
That's right. 1, 2, 3. That's how you say you don't like it. It's a weird glitch in the algorithm. Yeah. And then share it with all your friends. Post it everywhere. Help us out. Our scripted content is our favorite thing, and the algorithm doesn't like them as much as other things. We don't know why. So if you watching them helps us so much. Does Pioneer Village do anything for Halloween? That would be fun.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah. Pioneer Village, thank you. I was trying to think of the name of that the other day because I want to go again, but I couldn't remember what it was called. I was like, it's a western-y town. I could not think
Where
of
is that?
The one that we've gone to.
Pioneer Town.
Pioneer Town, that's it. I could not think of it. Tara needs a handsome fedora and pinstripe suit. Agreed.
But,
I would definitely wear that.
But not for Ojai.
But not for Ojai. This is a different vibe. We're going with more like
Westerny,
fall, yeah, westerny,
boho,
boots, yeah, boho-y, mystical, magical, but with a cowboy hat vibes.
Yeah.
I should have like planned an outfit to wear my cowboy boots. I never get to wear them. I bought them during the middle of the pandemic. And I bought these cowboy boots for way cheap for what they are. Like, I want to say they were like 75% off because no one was going to Tombstone. And I was like, oh, I'm buying them. And I haven't got to wear them because I bought them during the pandemic and just never got around to figuring out how to wear cowboy boots. I should just wear them. Just wear them with some cutoff shorts. Whatever.
Whatever.
It's called That Place I've Been Before. Yes.
I have, it was really bizarre when Justin and I were dancing on where we were going to move, but I was also already doing the 365 clothing challenge.
Oh, yeah.
I had things that were 100% not I wasn't going to keep. But then once I was moving to Cedar City, not just temperature wise did it change, but it was but I'll wear that there. And there's this weird thing of I'll be walking through their DI, which is their Goodwill, and there's things that I would wear out here, but I would refuse to wear out there, and not because they're fancier, but because there it's not ironic. It's the boho chic there is a very different. That is a person.
Yeah.
And I like some of it, but I don't want to be mistaken for wearing my grandmother's. Out here I'll wear something that looks like it was my grandmother's.
Right.
And I like that. And this little quirky whatever. Out there it's not quirky. It might just be a hand-me-down.
Yeah, it just could literally be a hand-me-down.
You can't wear prairie chic at all. Not that I ever liked prairie chic, but prairie chic is oh, you are a polygamist.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. You are identifying yourself with a certain sect of the population.
And then there's plenty of things that now are not appropriate for that town either.
Right,
your little low cut whatever is a little bit weird in Cedar City. People look at you funny.
Yeah.
But it's just, it's been weird.
I have one dress that's a Vegas dress that I was hoping to wear to this wedding because I knew it didn't matter. Everyone was be wearing whatever craziness they wanted to.
Yeah.
But it's red. And the bridesmaids were all wearing pink. And I'm I'm too close, I need to wear blue so you're not and I know that the bride would not have cared if I had worn this crazy outfit. She'd be oh yeah, you look great. So she's this real cool chick. She would not have cared. But I was dang it, but I'm not going to do that color palette wise.
Yeah.
It's just not appropriate right now. I don't know. I wanted just finding a random dress in the back of my closet. It's blue. I'm perfect, blue. Moving on. Let's go. It's not about me. Going. Would they not be cowgirl boots? I guess you'll have to ask them how they identify.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't want to tell my shoes how they identify. If my little slip-on shoes want to be identified as a tennis shoe, they can do what they want. Anything else that's a business time? We got all the thank yous and stuff.
Nothing else on my list.
Excellent. Check. Guys, we made the best thing the other day.
Yeah.
They're so good.
It's coming out in 2 weeks.
2
You have to wait.
weeks. You have to wait. It's the reason we did the knife video, because we needed something to cut. We were going to do Ratatouille, but that's boring.
Yeah.
And then...
Also, I really just have no desire to have Ratatouille. I don't care for the movie, and I don't care for the...
What?
I don't want
love the movie. Oh, I like it. I like that movie. I love it. Now I think, well, okay, so backing up. We got sent this amazing knife that I have always been like, yeah, a good knife. A good knife's important. No. A good knife is important. I now understand. Like, I feel the way that blade cuts through this apple.
Yeah.
And it's like, I really can tell the difference in, like, the cutting of, like,
Yeah.
it was my cheap good knife.
My cheap good knife.
Yeah, but we made these little apple-y thingies that are so incredible. I highly recommend them.
Yeah, I think it's something I'll make again.
Is made to order. No way! I thought it was just like a manufactured thing you could get on the Polly Pockets Friends item was made to order. That's why it was difficult to get. I thought it was just a thing that, because I just saw it on Amazon, and it was like just like an item. I haven't even opened it yet. I haven't had time because I want to sit down and actually open it with paying attention vibes and not just ripping through a box quickly. So I haven't opened it yet. When I do, I will let you know how it goes. But I didn't know it was made to order. I'll have to look at that. I don't like the movie either. I couldn't get past the fact that Rat will pee on everything. Okay.
It wasn't. It was
Fine.
I didn't dislike it. It just wasn't, like, didn't rank. You know? I didn't hate it.
Yeah.
I just was like, okay, that was fine.
I have this thing for anything about people following their dreams, like Kung Fu Panda.
I don't like that either.
I love that movie. He's,
yeah, I
like,
mean,
going
Kung Fu
for his
Panda
dreams.
was okay.
Yeah.
But
I love it.
not worth watching a second time.
Oh, I like it. The whole, like, he's going after his dreams kind of stuff. That topic is really fun for me. Mm-hmm. My new dog is wearing a cone of shame. She keeps walking at the front. Oh, no. That's funny.
That's funny.
Poor puppy.
That was Justin in his shower curtain costume. I was so terrified. He went out on the dance floor, and I was so scared he was going to jump. I even think that the song Jump Jump had come on or something like this. Like, it wasn't Jump Jump, but it was something that, like, makes me want to... There's something... Jump was in the title, and I was like, in the song, and I was like, he's going to jump. And there were gobos up above. Like, you know, I was like, please don't jump. I'm like,
Honey.
don't... You're a little early there, Lido.
Hi, Ryan. I'll read it in a sec, Lito. Hey, Ryan. Welcome to the party. You are just in time. We're doing Joke Corner in 4 minutes. Mm-hmm. The theme is Westerns. If you want some bonus points. What are bonus points? I don't actually know what bonus points are. You're a 1911 guy. I'm more of a... Oh, they're talking about guns.
Yeah.
I was thinking it was like years. Like, oh, is he into the year 1911?
That's his Roman Empire is the year 1911.
He always thinks about the year 1911.
He's just constantly thinking about the year 1911.
Oh my god! Speaking of the time period that I think about a lot is like I guess the Gilded Age, like right when corsets were cool.
Yeah.
But like they're about to go out of style. It's that Downton Abbey-ish time period.
Yeah.
And the Gilded Age keeps popping up, and I'm like, oh, I want to go see it. Have you seen this? Isn't it good?
No,
The
I don't
Gilded
know
Age?
what it
No.
is.
Oh,
I
okay.
never
It's an
heard of it.
Amazon show.
Oh.
Yeah. It seems like something that you might have caught.
Oh, no.
Yeah. It's kind of odd.
No, we just watched this show, Bodies.
What's that? Oh, I've seen that word.
It's a weird time travel-y movie, but
Not what I thought.
yeah, no, it's about 4 different eras, and we're like early. I mean, it's all in England someplace, and it's like 1911, and
Okay.
you know, like every 40 years, like this naked body
I
shows
did
up in
start
the
watching
alley.
that. I got bored.
Yeah,
I started tuning it out and realized I didn't care.
second episode was really hard because
Okay.
and it got better, but then it got bad.
Yeah.
Like, so yeah, the first episode was okay. Second episode, I realized I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, that's what happened
But
to me.
then I watched it again and watched the next one because then things started to get interesting.
Okay.
But then they just did time travel wrong at the end and like ended it and like I'm like, why? What? No, you spent all this time and in the last like 5 minutes of your thing, you just ruined time travel.
Oh, boo. Yeah, I watched
It
the
got
first
better,
episode.
though, and
I was
then-
interested in the first episode.
Yeah.
And then I got to the second one and realized that I was just checking out. I was like, oh, you must not really
I was on
enjoy
my
this.
phone the entire time and I'm like,
Yeah,
But I
yeah,
did
it's
go
not
back
for me.
and I watched it and then the next episode was good.
Okay.
It was like you started, because not like you cared about the characters.
Yeah,
It was like you started to care about like, wait, how did this what's going on? The story, the puzzle of it.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I just couldn't connect with it.
Yeah.
Even though we were doing a time jumping thing that I enjoy that kind of stuff. Like,
Yeah.
I'm just like, yeah, I'm just really not that into
well, and the
this.
second episode had none of that. Like the
Oh,
second
okay.
episode was all character development, and you're just
Yeah,
like, but I don't care about any of these characters.
Yeah. No.
So
Yeah, I was watching.
you wasted my time.
I watched One Piece, really enjoyed it. The new one, the live action, I was like, I really like this. I'm digging it. Like, they're doing a really good. I've never seen it up until then, and I could tell they were doing a good job mimicking the style. And I was curious how accurate it was to the original. So I went back to watch the original, and the first episode of the cartoon sucks. Like,
Oh, yeah.
no character has any redeeming qualities whatsoever.
Oh, and I can't watch shows like that.
Yeah, it just like I didn't.
hate-
I didn't. They weren't even like fun, like shameless. Like you kind of like I don't know. There was just nothing about them that made me like want to talk to them whatsoever,
Yeah.
or like find out what their lives are like, or go on an adventure with them.
I can't watch a show where no one has any redeeming qualities. Like, it just shows me that, like, the writer has no faith in humanity whatsoever. And it becomes so glaringly obvious. And I'm just like, and then that's all I can think about. I'm like, oh, people are not this bad.
All right, Joke Corner is a go. I'm gonna back up Leto. Joke Corner. So go find your jokes, bring them to us. I'll read them. It's very fun. It's a fun thing. There's a format though, so write the word joke really big so that I see it. Otherwise, I'm not going to be skimming
All
for
caps.
it. All caps. And then also, if I'm not reading it, it's not because I don't like you. It's because the algorithm, or no, sorry, the bots are very intense. So you're probably using like one word it doesn't like, and just
Like, die. It won't let you
it
put,
just
you
doesn't
know.
like it.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Joke from Leto. What do you call a happy cow?
Something with the word utter in it. He's utterly something.
A jolly rancher.
A jolly okay. Yes.
Okay.
Sure.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Happy cowboy.
I would
go
say
with that.
happy cow
Yeah.
hand. That's what
Happy
I say.
cow. Oh, yeah.
Where do Viking cowboys go?
Where do Viking cowboys go? Are we talking about the football teams? Because it's home.
Actual Vikings.
Actual Vikings that are actual cowboys?
Yeah, somehow. In some verse, in some timeline.
I don't know then, because that's even a little too far-fetched for me. I can't combine the two. Where do they go?
Yalhalla.
Y'all. Okay, I'm with you there.
I'm with you. Okay. Now I'm going back down.
Y'all.
All right, winter test. Nope, that's a Tom and Justin about guns. Desiree. What do you call a really happy cowboy? Oh.
A Jolly Rancher.
There you go. Good job.
I learned something today.
Spring test, which is David. Every person has the power to make others happy. Some do it simply by entering a room, others
By leaving it.
Derek Ward, my friend told me he lost 50 pounds on a diet of nothing but almonds, pecans, and cashews. I said, that's nuts.
That's nuts. That is nuts.
See, David Faith, my friend was shocked when I told him I don't know what the word apocalypse means. I said, relax. It's not like it's the end of the world. Boo.
I like it.
Derek, my wife worships me. Every night she sets a burnt offering in front of me. Corbett, where do cowboys go to think things over?
Where do cowboys go to think things over? Where?
The Ponderosa.
The pond.
What's a
okay.
Ponderosa?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I know it's a word that has to do with cowboys. Though, so.
Summer test. 3,027 years from today, life is either going to be really good or really bad. It's 50-50.
Dumb.
I wanted to marry my English teacher when he got out of jail, but apparently you can't end a sentence with a preposition. A proposition.
The proposition.
Derek, I know a good COVID joke, but let's be honest, most people aren't going to get it.
Or at least they'll deny that it even exists.
Desiree, which kind of dinosaur can be found at a rodeo?
A bronchosaurus.
Yes. Yep. That's it. That's the one. Summer test. My wife hates how I pretend we... Oh, no, sorry. This is David Faith. I was like, my wife, no, this is not summer test. This is spring test. My wife hates how I always pretend we are on walkie-talkies. Our relationship is over. Me. Our relationship is what? Over. Over. And I jumped pretty far. Wow, there's a lot of jokes.
Why can't you give Elsa a balloon?
Why?
Because she'll let it go. I'm in the kids' jokes and now I'm happy.
What position does the Kool-Aid Man play on his baseball team?
He's the pitcher.
Yes.
That was just an answer. That wasn't a joke. That's just the right answer. He's a pitcher.
He's a pitcher.
Okay. Yeah.
I've done some terrible things for money, like getting up early to go to work. Yes. Staying up till 3 a.m. to go to work. That's me.
Yeah.
I think my wife has a drinking problem. I asked her to toast some bread, and she raised her glass and said, "Here's to bread." David.
Here's to bread. I'm going to start doing that.
That's great.
Anytime. Here's to bread.
Desiree, what do you call a dinosaur wearing a cowboy hat and boots?
A bronchosaurus. No. A dinosaur wearing a cowboy hat and boots. He's Tex-Mex. What?
Tyrannosaurus Tex.
Tyrannosaurus Tex. I couldn't get there.
Yeah. David, Halloween is so confusing. My parents said never take candy from strangers, and then they send you out to ask strangers for candy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Problematic.
It's problematic. Derek Ward, why is a baseball telecaster at Karen's favorite job?
Why is a baseball telecaster a Karen's favorite job?
Yes.
Well, they get to speak to the managers.
Bam. Yes. David just had an offer at the door saying he was looking for a man with one eye. Told him to use both and he'd probably find him a lot quicker.
I'm trying to find someone.
Have you seen? Want to know why skeletons are so calm?
Because they have no, I don't know.
Nothing gets under their skin.
Because they have no skin.
Derek Ward, why does everyone in Shush Shush love Goomba so much?
I saw it.
Oh, my
eyes dashed.
He's a fun guy.
I like it because he's a fun guy. Who did that?
That was Derek Cute. Ward. Desiree, what did the Cowboys say to the artist?
Something about being the quickest draw in town.
Draw. That's all I said. The terms getting laid and getting laid off are so similar, yet so different.
What is it? A butt dial and a booty call?
So similar, yet so different. I love going outdoors. It is so much easier than going out windows. Lino, what do you call a frog who wants to be a cowboy?
I don't know.
Hop along, Cassidy.
Hop along, Cassidy.
Desiree, how did the Cowboys save so much money?
How did the Cowboys save so much money?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
His horse gave him a couple bucks every day.
Oh.
Me. David, Jehovah's Witnesses don't celebrate Halloween. I guess they don't like random people knocking on their doors.
Oh, it's funny.
Derek Ward, I'm furious at my girlfriend for joining a softball team without telling me. Of all the underhanded things. Desiree, why did the bow-legged cowboy lose his job?
Why did the bow-legged cowboy lose his job? I don't know, but that's discrimination. Because he worked in a straight-legged shop.
Because he couldn't keep his calves together.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
David, all in caps. Why don't they put prizes in your tampon box? Here's 50% off Ben and Jerry's for you, cranky lady.
I like it.
Yes, I think that's what
That's
they
a
should
good.
do. That should be a really good idea.
I'm in.
Yeah. Derek, how did the lacrosse player cross the road?
I don't know enough about lacrosse to answer this question.
He used a lacrosse walk.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
With the ball, it's called a thing. I don't know. Justin, why did the post office recall their latest stamps?
Because they weren't sticky.
They had pictures of Dodgers players on them, and people couldn't figure out which side to spit on. Yeah. Jehovah's Witnesses. Don't. Wait.
All I said was this halibut's good enough for Jehovah.
I already read that one. Let's see. I think it was a double pieced. Which Hollywood cowboy is the best at starting campfires?
I don't know.
Clint Eastwood.
Clint Eastwood. That's funny. Okay.
David, a wizard asked me to proofread one of his scrolls last week. Actually, it was more of a spell check. All right, here's gonna be the last one, and then you can go if you find one. A wife crashed the car again. She told the police the man she collided with was his mobile. There's a lot of words. Hold on, please. Wife crashed the car again today. She told the police the man she collided with was on his mobile phone and drinking a can of beer. Police said he can do what he likes in his own living room. That was a good ending.
Funny.
That was a good last one. Excellent. Well done. You got something?
No. I mean,
Nay.
sure, I had something. It's
It's
not great.
Is it the winner?
We can end with this one though. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna come over here, and this is how we end these things. Okay. What does the shark like to eat with his peanut butter?
Cuttlefish and jam.
Ew, jellyfish. All right, I'm hitting the stop stream.
We're gonna go to Ojai. Go to our
Right.
Instagram stories and follow our adventure.